fitted in, which is good. This is probably going to be a little bit tight. You go into the showroom. Oops.
Is it going to make me jump?
Yeah, make you jump, yeah.
Well. Well, can I ride on it?
What do you think?
Well, I'm going to ride on it.
Do you like it, dear?
Yep.
Which do you prefer? That one or that one? That one? Do you?
Yeah.
I think I still prefer that one.
Should we have a ride?
Put your foot on that foot peg there, not on the exhaust system.
There.
Yeah, but other foot, because you're going to climb over, aren't you? Otherwise you get in a tangle. Right, go on then. Go, swing it right over, don't get it dirty. There we are. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
So you're going to ride a motorbike? Yeah. Yeah, okay. That's the throttle. And then we put this, it only goes one way round, so.
What's that?
Turn it off. Pull the throttle back a little bit. Hello? Little bit, yeah, hold it, and then twist it back a tiny bit.
No.
Ready?
No. No. Oh, phew.
A few. Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? It smells really nice. Just going to move this now into a more sensible place rather than blocking the...
Stinks in here.
It's just going to block the showroom now. I have a key because I have ridden road bikes for a number of years, and it's been a recent break for the last 3-4 years where I haven't had a bike. I think it's about 4 years. And I got rid of the road bikes because I like riding fairly hard, not necessarily really fast, but technical bends and stuff, I love that. Getting the most speed out within the speed limits through those bends. And with 4 young children, not a great idea. A bike like this, it's 800, so 800cc. It's panniered up, fairly restricted on what you can do. But this is to go for a trip with my father, who's also ridden motorcycles all his life. And so we're going to do a long road trip, essentially. Well, fairly long. It's 200, in the actual planned route is 208 miles, but it's about 180 there and 180 back for a few days this year, as long as the summer is with us. Pete, who you've seen in previous episodes, was selling his bike. The guy that did the garage. So you've seen the garage conversion, and Pete, only briefly, he mentioned he was selling it to someone. I overheard the conversation. I was like, well, I'll tell you what, it's not the right timing, but in August I need a bike. And buying a bike this age, 2011, this was manufactured. It's not really going to lose a lot. Sort of hit its bottom market value, really, as long as it's kept in a good condition. It's in pristine condition. Pete maintains his stuff like immaculately, brilliant. Real disciplined on servicing and maintaining. Anyway, that's why this is here and why I have it now. But around my neck is, from my biking days, if I can get it off whilst filming, is a proper Oxford chain, which you usually anchor to the ground. Actually had it organised in terms of, really heavy. Actually found the key as well, so I can use it. I'm not going to change it to chain it to the trials bike. Just going to put this on here. Bit of a deterrent. Brought all this stuff back from the shop. This is overstock again. So that goes in here. If I can get this. There we are. That goes in here. We've seen in previous vlogs. Boom. I still need to book those in. And all this racking gets filled up then with all the overstock as and when it comes in. But I need to do all that, and now that. So probably need to get on with that this weekend. Get it in here, and then if we need to, do another row. another row, etc. So there's some of this stuff that we've got where what should happen is overstock. So 2 at the shop, anything then above 2 for most items. Some stuff we sell like gas cylinders, we're gonna have more in store because people might want to buy more than 2 at any one time. But otherwise, general rule is 2 in the store and overstock here. Whereas some of them haven't been adjusted, not many, but there's a couple where it's showing 0 in the warehouse and I've got to hand 10 or whatever sat in stock. So I have to go back and just ask Sally, can you double check in the store Monday to see whether that's actually correct? I assume it's the case. So we've had a few of those, so it's double checking basically. It's quite good booking it in myself. And now I've got to go through this massive tub of stuff now. That's the next one on the list. Get in there. So this is what we got in the rack so far. Get in there. So yeah, there's a different product. Oh, and this is just like a little tiny little bit that's been brought over from overstock. There's still loads more to bring over, but it's out the shop now. Gives the shop a lot more space. That's the entire idea of it, really. More space. This can be stored in here. It doesn't get in the way. Look at this weather. Yeah, don't think I'll be. Wow. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be riding the motorbike. Look at it. Awful. What doesn't matter? Come on, Summer. Roll on. Okay, found this in the warehouse. Years and years. So probably it's like 4 years. Hasn't been worn. Let's have a little look. See what we got going on here then. Okay. Still legit. Still good. Very good helmet. No gloves inside there. I was kind of hoping there'd be some gloves in there, so I've got to find some of them. Well, I got a helmet. That's good. I'm going to go and put that in the panniers. Emergency toolkit, V5 docks, etc. Put that in there. See you later.
I have a fast coach today.
You're a fast coach here?
Yeah.
Is that opposite of slow coach? See ya.
Bye.
Ta-da. What do you think, Bruce? Nah. Okay. Sunny. Been raining all weekend. Look at this. Lovely weather. I was informed yesterday. 5 more weeks, 5.5 weeks. That's the longest day. And the nights start drawing in again. Brilliant. Cuckoo. Not sure if you can hear that, it's a cuckoo. Cuckoo. Let's find Michael. He's just arrived. Oh. You alright?
Yeah, fine.
Is it going?
Good?
So you're walking a bit awkwardly.
No, you didn't.
How's your legs?
They're fine.
Are they?
Yeah, nothing to see here.
Who's laughing?
There's a big bike there.
Pete's bike.
Whose bike?
Pete's bike.
Is it?
Was Pete's bike.
Have you bought Pete's bike?
Bought Pete's bike, yeah. Well, how do you define bought?
Usually you pay for it.
No, yeah, that hasn't happened.
Oh. Pete's giving you his bike.
Pete's giving me bike. He doesn't even know he's given me yet.
Doesn't
He
he?
thinks he's going to get money for it.
Oh, that's nice.
But I've got my lock on there. So now it's chained up. And he's not getting it back, is he?
No.
That's good. 2011.
Why have you parked it there?
How would you like me to park it?
Don't know. It seems a strange place to park a bike.
August, I was going to get a bike temporarily to go for a big long bike ride with Dad down the south coast. Because he's turning 70, isn't he? So
Don't really do it.
if you're watching this he's turning 70 soon, so it's like it's now or never, isn't it? So we got a few years probably of ride. And I was going to get it in August. That's when the ride is. If I was going to get one or hire one. Do you want something about? I'll take you for a ride.
No, not really.
Why not?
No.
I've only ever come off once with Amy on it.
No.
On the bikes that used to ride. Once, that's it. We only had one off. So it's not too bad, is it? She was pillion. And I thought, oh, I'll go up this bank here. Didn't really work out. Well, went up it briefly and then came back down again. How you doing, boys? So we've got a side and we've got a base. A side and a base. Side and a base, okay. Absolute mega disaster. The kettle's, it's not coming on. Should go blue. Go blue. Go blue. It's not happening. Hang on a minute. It's not that plug there that comes through to it. It's this plug. And look. Ooh. Genius. I'm trying to find that. Can I find it? No, I cannot. I'm searching everywhere for it. Can't have many. One. Look at this. Found this. My lovely DJI drone. Oh dear. Smashy, smashy. It fell out the sky. It was essentially more or less new. And I had looked after that thing. I'd looked after it so well. Nursed it all up. It was lovely. And it fell out the sky. It literally turned itself off. And then just smashed into the ground. Crumpling the... You can see the sort of bend there in the frame where it hit the floor. Yeah, jettisoned the battery out, smashed it up. So I don't know if that's any use to anybody. If you want to pay for shipping, you can have it. Otherwise, I'm going to burn it.
Get money back for it?
No, they refused.
Really?
Yeah, they said I had done the emergency procedure where you pull the sticks into the corners. But when I pointed out I hadn't, and I sent them the flight log, they're like, oh yeah, no, it wasn't that. It was, oh, it's too cold. That's exactly what they did. I've got the email somewhere. It literally took off and it fell out of the sky. So it went up about 100 metres-ish, I think it was on the flight log. And then turned off. And I watched in horror as it just fell to the ground.
Good morning, guys. It is a Monday and...
Monday! Monday.
Can you please?
Sing more?
No.
Monday.
Monday. Monday.
Anyway, it's tea time. There isn't enough water.
Anybody want to buy one of these? Look at that. Charged up, works. Got the charger as well. That one's dead. Nothing on that one. Try charging that. This one. Boom.
And I'm back in the workshop and I'm currently gonna rebuild or reassemble the MSX from last week, just because we don't really have spare panels at the moment. And it's only one screw, so it's not like a massive issue, but everything else from the machine looks perfectly fine, like the batteries, the board, so that's good. And it is lunchtime, so Ian came with his credit card. That means that I need to go and collect some food for him and maybe even Mike. But that's the thing, I have the power now, I have his card. So should I go and buy something for myself?
It's them that stopped it because there's nothing else in the way of it. It's not these guys you're doing a credit application with because you're not...
We have ordered some parts to fix the MSXs, which are in the workshop. But I wasn't quite sure on the batteries, so now I'm just gonna quickly go and check the batteries that we have and just charge them so they're ready. So when we actually receive the parts, I can just put the batteries and everything will be fine, hopefully.
Not you there. Sorry, buddy. Go into the shop. Can I hear Mike? He's ahead of me somewhere. He's not going to the shop though. He's not going to the shop, but I am. There he is, look, taking the mail out. Dropped a piece of paper there, so. Yeah. What?
He's still there. See you, bye.
See you in a bit. Also, got to pick up a part for central heating system at home because the radiators have stopped working. This is lovely weather. Motorcycling weather. But can I find my boots? No. Found my helmet. That's good. Haven't got my motorcycle trousers with me either. So I'm not one for riding without some protective kit on. Well, here we have it, screw fix. There we go. Time to replace that out. Pretty much exactly the same as the one that came out, which is pretty neat. I think it's exactly the same.
The charging station worked perfectly fine and now the batteries are charged. But I'm back in the workshop because a customer just brought in an MSX which is acting a bit strange. Like when currently it cannot be turned on, but when it's turned on then it cannot be turned off and stuff like that. So now I'm gonna open it up and see what's going on.
Ooh, closed. Cafe's closed on Mondays, I guess. Here we are. Sally's there, which is good. Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
Yep.
How's this exciting time?
Yep. Starting to get a bit stressed.
Wow.
I cut my hands rather badly on the
Have you?
that trying to move it. It came apart. And
Oh no.
So then I sat on a chair and nearly
Cried?
cried for a few minutes.
Yeah.
Not quite. I was on the phone at the time as well, trying to get through to the tax people. It took an hour and a half.
Oh my goodness. So just down there, messing around with some cables for the phone line, and found this plugged in. That, yeah, that's safe, isn't it? Plugged into a live socket. You could have been down there earlier and fiddling about there, go, come in on Thursday, go, hello, I haven't heard from you for a week. Poor, it smells in here. There we are.
Oh, don't.
The footplate bar is so well stuck that I've been trying for the past 10-15 minutes just to like remove it, but I can't. So I'll check with Ian tomorrow if he knows a way how I can remove it, because I might need to drill it because it's so stuck and it doesn't budge at all.
Okay, that's done. I am now off away from Ross. Back to work. Was going to record with the GoPro. Guess what? GoPro's not working. Won't boot up, won't record. Nah, it is on. It is on. You see that slight glow there from the screen? It's on, it's just not booting up. Just finishing off some stuff on here. It is now 6:10. It's lovely weather out there. It's been raining most of the day, and then we've had a really nice day. And I really fancy getting the bike out, but it's like, I just can't. It's too much hassle, too much stuff going on, and I need to get back home. But one of those things is just reviewing the vlog, which is released now anyway, I think, and I'm just going through it, and Mario mentioned the fact that V10 charge ports have come in. I thought I'll check them, and when I went to go and check, they're actually set as a draft, so they're not visible on the front, and that's because Mario doesn't know what the purchase price was, therefore cannot work out the selling price. So I've just finally found the invoice that was originally back from whenever, and from that I've got the price, and I've been able to apply the price and then the selling price. So that's done. But then I need to send the invoice to Mario, and he needs to go back through the InMotion stuff he's booked in where there was no purchase price for him. That basically it's stuff that wasn't previously here in stock. It's new stuff. And so he's going to have to go back through that. He'll get those messages tomorrow. But this is partly why when we should review the vlogs as quick as possible, basically. So in this instance, Mario's mentioned the product, so you can go and get them now on the site. I thought, I'll check that, go and check it. It isn't on the site, because of what I just said. So that's now fixed. So with these tubs here, we've got Bartolene, we've got two different sizes, you see. We've got the 500 mils and we got the 250 mils from Escape as overstock. Need to go and search them up. Two different things. We got 9 of each size in stock. Righty-ho. Okay, let's check the stock. So as I can already see here, the 500 mils are there. Bartolene. 500 mils are in. It's in 2 locations. We should have 7 in Mitcheldean warehouse. ES3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. That's an error. As in, that's me screwing up because I should have counted them in. I've just booked them in. Unless that was adjusted today. It might have been adjusted in place of me bringing them in. That's possible. I think it was because, yeah, it was adjusted for today, ready for bring them in. Because we haven't even booked these in. They've got no warehouse location, yet it says 7, so that isn't an error. It's just that more were found and put in the box and then adjusted. Sally would have adjusted it, so it's a little bit complicated. And the 250 have got no warehouse location, so now I need to create one for it in a different location to the other one so it doesn't get confused. Lovely jubbly. That's that done. Lights off. That bed's been cleaned today, and we're looking for the sides because we're low on filament anyway, and we should just be about to be able to do these sides. It's amazing what you find. I was searching through the warehouse and I came across some double-sided sticky tape Velcro, which I needed for one of the kids' projects. I made a Buzz Lightyear wing to stick on. I need some Velcro, and I finally found some. And as you can see, Buzz Lightyear with homemade wings.
Wings!
Put them on then.
This is my Buzz Lightyear.
Boom. Done. Easy as that. Homemade wings on a cheap Buzz Lightyear toy. Also found some, if I don't drop all the paperwork under my arm, found some brand new set of foot plates for a 9x1 E, C, P, you name it. So they'll be back on the site soon. Just one pair, that's all. Hen's teeth, it's known as. Right, that's it. Everything's shut down, everything's good. Let's go.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're gonna attack me, are you? Come on. Now we really are going. Go on. Good boy.
Well, that's where the valve goes on to. And I had to temporarily shut the screwdriver in there last night to keep, so we had some warmth. But essentially the motor kicks this in and then it moves around and presses that micro switch on. Well, I'm pretty sure that the motor that sits on top, that's got a cog that drives this, the motor's failed, pretty sure. So I'm going to replace that. We have got it all installed. So what should happen now is I wind this round to say 25, goes orange. Come on, go orange, there we are. Then we should see this lever move. No, the heating just comes on. Okay, let's take it back to 10. Yeah, don't know. Not quite sure what's going on with that at the moment. We'll see. A bit more testing, I think. But the heating comes on when I turn the thermostat on now, which didn't use before, and that motor actually moved the switch all the way along, so that worked. Well, it turns out it is working. I've boosted the heating because when you force the valve across, it actually, look at the manual mode, when the heating comes on, hot water, sorry, when the hot water comes on, it also put the radiators on. Now it's fixed, this comes across to the left on its own. If I then go back and I say, well, I want some heating as well, crank that up, watch this lever,
Here she goes. See that? Diverting. That's all good. Done. Spot on. Fixed. Right. Next job. Oh, I've got to put the cover back on, but that's it. One more thing. Should we watch that lever as I turn the heating off? So put it down to 10 degrees. There we are. Boom! Levers moved. Working! Dun, diddly dun, 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 dun. And because you have to get access to this stuff, this all needs to go back in as well. Okay. Morning.
Morning.
Something?
Oh, not really.
Sweet.
So this morning I've been dealing with some customers and also just going through some of the in-motion stuff, or some of the in-motion parts that we have received like a while ago, but I didn't quite have any pricing on them or anything like that. So I was going through the part list that they gave me, but as you can see, it is in Chinese. And I do not speak Chinese, so trying to figure out the part, because the pictures are also quite small, so trying to zoom in to the pictures, like, okay, I think this is the part. Let's check the Google Translate what the Chinese letters say. Oh yes, that's right. Great. So that's been interesting. So I'm learning Chinese now, so that's a cool thing.
Done, completed, and completed with no errors. That's good. Filaments just start to show the bottom of the core of the reel. That one ran to the end with nothing really left on it. That's pretty neat.
It is lunchtime, so I'm gonna quickly pop into the shop. Oh, it's raining. England. Oh, the good thing is that it actually stopped raining for a second, just as I came out of the shop. So I have all the goods, and yeah, and I'm not too wet as well, so that's a nice little bonus.
That's all good. That's going 23%, 22% on this one, and it's lifting off the bed, as you can see there. So that is no good at all. Right. Bed's 41, extruder's 77. Let's see if this now works. Seems to be laying it down all right. Only thing to do is come back in another 10 or 15 minutes and check it out. Customer's wheel, footplate seized on. 48 quid later, gone out and bought a plumber's blowtorch. With gas, and going to try and heat it up to then see if we can release that pin. On. Do you reckon that's going to be see if that works. Really like to say it was, but don't think it is. Nope. Don't think that is moving, Mr. Mars. Don't think that's going to come out. It's going to require a lot more jiggery pokery, because this I think is bent. Okay, battery's right. only real way is to cut this foot plate off. It'd be nice to be able to save this, but I don't think we can.
We can't just cut through those little
Hot, yeah. Right, you cut these, take the foot plate off, then you end up with two. You got nothing then to, if you cut this off but not the pin, you got something to grab hold of. Twist and try and leverage that foot plate, the pin out. Or you can cut them both off here, but then you're stuffed then. You have to drill through deadly accurately to be able to reuse this pillar. What I've done before with the Emotion ones is when you use this screw as a to press. So you shove something down in there. Like for example, what's that from?
A wheel.
A wheel, brilliant. Thanks for that, Mario. Really helpful. Almost unbelievable. Never seen that before. That's a new one. Where this is snapped. As in, wow. That's incredible. I've never seen that before. So that has ruptured in there. Not seen that before. Stripped straight through the threads on there. That's incredible.
This is from bad to worse.
Oh yeah, no, this is where it always goes. This is why I stopped doing punch repairs. If people don't maintain the pins in their wheel, you like your screw, you can't even change your tyre. Not without destroying everything. I mean, it's as in you can't save loads of components. That's the problem. That is the problem. There's loads of components.
It's coming out.
It is now. Right. Okay. Let's not use that one again. Everything needs to be dead straight. So any slight angle is just accentuated basically. Yeah. Needs to be dead straight down. Let's drop back on the floor. Can we use this for a chance as take it back over to the middle of the room somewhere?
Yeah. Oh wow, okay.
What?
You've the foot plate.
Oh yeah, foot plate's come off. Brilliant. Yeah. There you go. Nice amount of force travelling through it.
Yeah. I think it already had a couple of missing screws.
Wow. It's got loads and loads of mud inside it.
Yeah.
With loads of water in it.
Are you enjoying this?
I can think of more enjoyable things.
There's quite a lot of mud and water in it. Wonder why it's seized.
Should there be mud and water in that?
Not really.
Not really.
Oh. Don't put mud and water in your wheel.
I don't know if that's going to help, Brian.
Ideally.
It's not going to go. That needs a replacement foot pillar. This will need replaced. Everything needs replaced on this side. So there's a foot plate set, a pillar, and a pin set. So it's cost us probably 20 quid so far in time. £47 and 25p, whatever it was, in a blowtorch.
In a blowtorch.
And then using 400 quid's worth of equipment. Not quite how it's designed, it's a pressing equipment. We've nicked this table from it. So I don't think... No, that's not going to come off.
At least you've got some nice topsoil there, look.
Yeah, got some topsoil.
Yeah.
Grow some seeds.
I'll leave that there if you put back my hair. I'll go wash my hands and count what I do. So I've come back, it's sticking down fine now. But you see this sort of residue here? Well, that's very often a sign of something's going to go wrong. So it appears as though this might be slipping. Time to get going. Right, how's this coming along? Doesn't appear to be jumping anymore. So let's hope that's fixed. 5% in, I'm really hoping it doesn't start jumping as soon as I leave and ruin the whole lot. It is, where's the time? 6:20. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Good morning guys, I'm back at the Speedy Fit HQ and today I'll be working on a V10, I think, or a V10F. I think it's a V10, but basically I need to swap the board, so I'm just gonna do that now and hopefully everything will go well.
This morning I'm just maintaining our car tyre pressures whilst I'm waiting. I got one of them going that side of mine, and I go around all mine. I got another one jumping up here. If you haven't seen it already, click below for the video that we did on the pump. Go and check it out. Really, really good pump, massive battery in it. So you can do a huge amount of pumping that. Really good little thing. Runs real cool, doesn't overheat. So go and check it out.
I like the V10, it's a very comfortable machine to ride, but the lock motor, the switch off motor mechanism, which is basically just a spring, so when you lift up the machine you press on a button, and that spring mechanism is incredibly fiddly. Ah man, and if you lose the springs, that's it. And that's why I like the Gotway / Big Goat design, because they're more easily maintained and serviced than other machines, and I think Sherman is also pretty much in that same ballpark.
So I am here, found that which I need to access the business bank account. I'm with the wife because I've got a laptop in one hand. I'll put that under my chin like that. Get my wallet out with my pocket zipped up. Yes. Now my phone's ringing. It's always good fun, because I literally have no way of answering it.
And if you saw the red flashing light on the V10, that's because when you swap a board, the new serial number, the new board needs to be activated by motion, so that you can use the machine, because currently it's unusable. So only when in motion activated, then it's good to go.
Hi everybody. How's it going? Well, good. Lovely. What's happened with these? Something's gone wrong because it's still... Oh, great. Load filament. So it's stopped. How many seconds after I left? 11%. That is ridiculous. 18 hours. Should have finished 8 hours ago. But we're actually going to go out on this. We're going to give it a go. And I've got to get Amy some kit. So we've got a helmet and gloves, but haven't got the other bits and bobs, some trousers and stuff. So we're going to head off on this for the first ride. You ready to go? Got your helmet on?
Have you seen my helmet?
No? Is it nice and muddy?
It's mouldy.
It's mouldy, is it? Oh well, wet wipes it is.
I've heard that. It's fine.
It has been in the shed for many a year. The poor old girl. Oh
I was
wow.
trying to scratch it off, look.
Wow, can you wear it just in and we'll bin it when we get there?
Well, I mean the inside looks okay, except that it's got some kind of rust.
Yeah. So put that on, wear that in. It's a gold one, so it's a good quality helmet.
Silver.
Yeah. Now as in the seal, you get a bronze as well.
Alright.
But oh well, it is what it is. Mine's in here, I think.
Well,
it is
it has been probably 15 years or more.
That's good. Yeah, it could be 15 years, isn't it? Right, go on then. So you put one foot on that.
What, this one?
Put Peggy did it years ago. You'll be all right, and I'll hold on to the bike. There we go. Go, jump up, swing around. That's it. Okay, you on?
Nice, cosy.
You are on.
It's a bit more comfy.
Yeah, it's much more comfy than the old bike used to be on.
Yeah.
Right, shall we go?
Yeah, I don't have...
Oh, it's starting to rain. It's been sunny all day. You give me a nice big hug. Oh, those gloves smell mouldy. Right, let's go.
Okay, so I've been doing some testing, and so far this looks fine. And I'm using my own USB-C adapter. So this is USB-C to USB and micro SD and HDMI, so a lot of adapters, a lot of exits, just off a single USB-C. And this adapter works fine with the camera link and also works fine with the console. So let's check this cheap adapter that Ian bought. I've plugged the adapter now, and this is still on the old picture, but it says no video available, although there is some video here. So this has been no change whatsoever. If I play, Oh, it's black. But one thing is that if I play audio, so it's definitely something coming through. The audio is coming through, but no video. So as the saying goes, buy cheap and buy twice.
Here we are. She's made it. Maiden voyage. This is the helmet from what, 15 years old. Look at it. It's been out in the shed. I called a Mouldy Amy. Mouldy Amy. That used to be lovely silver colour.
Look at my trousers too, look.
Yeah, they're my Charles. Well, I take Charles right then.
Oh, so cool. It's like when you take the helmet off and oh,
Scabby.
doesn't quite work.
So, my old haunt for going for motorbike stuff and dreaming and things like that years ago.
I remember coming in with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
My
good, mate.
original jacket from here.
Got the original jacket. We're going to get another jacket for
I
you.
just tried on.
Need a jacket, trousers, boots, and a helmet
I
and
just
gloves.
tried my jacket on, but I couldn't do the zip up.
You couldn't do the zip up. Things have changed over the last 15, 20 years, haven't they? We've got lovely rain clouds over there. This is Amy struggling to... Oh my goodness, she's sat on the floor now. Struggling to put some trousers on. It's like taking a child out. That's it, yeah, just leave it. We've taken off this
That was stunning.
medley of broken, burnt out trousers.
Oh, show the helmet again.
The helmet, just the last little thing of the helmet.
Quite sadly. I'm sure we could have got jip on that.
Yeah, definitely. That's not, it's all sticky as well. It's like you touch it and your finger sticks to it. That's my lovely showy that I've had for years. And he's got that, and then she's got a jacket, which is not that one. That one there. And you got some gloves, haven't you, as well?
Somewhere.
Yeah, boots. You're still without boots. Just want to go home and do a double check before spend money on boots that we don't need. Oh, I've got boots. I've got boots. Yeah.
Nice, you could wear those. Like,
Oh, that's why I get them. I like the streetwear, where you can walk around in them and no one really knows. No, I had some proper motorbike boots, as in up to your shins.
Yeah.
But I sold them when I sold my bike. I thought, I won't need them anymore ever again. 6, 7 years later.
Well, look cool.
I've still got my Alpine Dry Stars, which we sell on speedyfeet.co.uk. And I've got this old jacket I've had since I was a young'un. Pretty nice, still fits, because I'm muscular and just remained like an 18-year-old.
I got this free.
I got that as well, free, yeah. Looking good. It gets scratched up. Alright, Granny. Yes. Try and pick that up, that's it. You got it, yeah, well done.
Do you guys have days where you feel just out of it? Today I'm having one of those days. So I would just go and wash some mugs for a change of environment. And I'm then washing the mugs, and I do feel slightly better because it feels like I've made some progress today.
Ooh.
Man, back in time. Getting the kids from school by about 2 minutes. What's going on? That's banned substance.
Yeah.
It's a banned substance. Is it cocaine? No, it isn't. It's something worse than that.
Yeah.
Sugar. That's worse than that, allegedly. And Mario's addicted to it. And so instead of having biscuits, he's decided what he'll actually do is he'll have copious amounts of sugar in his tea.
Just 3 spoons.
3! I thought you were going to say 2.
No.
Is it really 3?
No.
You've just said no, it isn't because of my reaction.
It's more.
4. How many do you actually have?
Usually 1 or just under 1.
What size spoon? Just to clarify, because there's usually a loophole.
Soup spoon.
Soup spoon, yeah.
Or tablespoon, I don't know how it's called here.
Well, soup spoon, about that big,
Yeah.
and rounded.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Got a tough job, haven't you? It's hard life.
Yeah.
Get to play with the camera equipment and stuff. How'd you do it? I mean, how'd you struggle on through?
By God's grace.
Yeah, exactly. Look at that. You gonna fly it then?
Yeah. Try again.
He was flying it a minute ago. I pointed out it's on his wages. Anyway, it comes off his wages if he breaks it. He said, "Is it?
That's
do you think
I landed it.
you landed it immediately?" I said, "It's well, it's up to you." You know, that's what I said to him, and then immediately landed it. Before that, he thought it was on my watch, and I'd pay for repairs. And he was flying it around. really tough life he's got. I don't know how he manages to survive, to be honest, in the workplace. It's really difficult.
The battery's going down though.
The battery's going down, yeah. Right, thanks Mario. It's great to have you in the office space.
Yeah.
So I can get on with work and stuff. It's really good. Cheers, dude. Is it? Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to this week's live show. We have got David Mitchell, not from TV fame, I don't believe. And we have got Neon EUC in the house, Electric Unicycle, Olav, 1x1 Off-Road, Rob Hitch, and Kona Coffee Grower are all on. And you've made it into the vlog because you're on this week's episode. Tilt the cap slightly that way. There we go. Nice t-shirt on there that was sent in. Thank you very much, person who sent that in. Can you see it? Can you see it? I think it's quite neat, that. It's a bit dark in here. Had all the lights and stuff switched off. And
If you had the light mode. There you go.
oosh. See that? See looking better now. That's the live feed done. Turns out we had the worst internet connection for a long while.
Well, at least we had connection.
Correct.
'Cause,
Every cloud.
yes.
Or no, not every cloud. Cup half filled, and cup
Yep.
half empty. Type scenario. Thanks, man, for your positive attitude.
Yeah.
It's going down, boys.
Helping a customer.
Helping a customer.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though I should be home.
Mary's backed out of getting a ride on the bike. He's backed out of it. Too scared. And it's not surprising because he'll be on the back and I'll be riding. So he'll be a pretty brave man to do that. The brilliant thing about this is I haven't got a car here. It's now 10 to 11. The excellent thing is I've got boots on, motorcycle trousers, motorcycle jacket, motorcycle helmet, motorcycle gloves, and an EX, a Pagode EX. Which means, of course, don't need to take my motorcycle kit off. I can just stick my helmet back on, my gloves on, and head back home on that. Before I leave, I'm just going to check. Printing done. That one's done, which is pretty sweet. I can shut that down. I could put the print on, I'm not going to because I need to replace this component. I'm not doing that this time of night. Just to be sure, and this is 35% complete. Hi Mario, Mike. Oh, of course. It's 11 o'clock at night. Right, MSX trade-in. Let's put that there. Not tonight. Hopefully, this has got enough power in it. Oh, good. 92.4 volts. That should be alright. So I can literally jump on this and head off with a motorbike kit on. No need to get changed. Ooh. Sweet. See you guys tomorrow. Here we are. It's the following morning. Lovely cup. Okay, wait. For that exact reason, you see. Okay. Right, and this morning, the dog-ridden stinky car has got to carry a load of cardboard boxes that we need to dispose of. So glad I utilised yesterday, because it was nice and sunny, to go out on the bike. Used it as much as I possibly could. Got back real late. I wasn't out on the bike the entire time, but I need to swap them back over. And then come in the car this morning. Where's that dog gone? Oh, this morning, talk about where dog's gone. Brilliant. So, with kids, you always have to remind them of absolutely everything. So Amy had shouted, "Have you done your teeth, Jacob?" Because he said, "Oh, I'm all left. You've opened the gate and everything, ready to leave." Yeah, he had to come back up and do his teeth because he hadn't done them. Then I'm like that, like I usually do with Bruce in the house, and he comes running immediately because he's very obedient. Anyway, whistle. Nothing. Okay, that's a bit odd. Brucey. Nothing. Bit odd. Interesting. Then finally get some sense out of the kids. Oh yeah, one of them let him out to go for a wee. Forgot to let him out. Anyway, nowhere to be seen. Bruce, when the gates are open, at any given opportunity, he's like, "Oh, I've just got to do that." Like he's just doing there. Up the road. Thankfully, when I sprinted out of the house to have a quick look, I could see him right at the top of the road. Little git. And, yeah. Wait, sit. Good boy. He is a good boy. But if he gets any opportunity to go for a little run off, and with a husky, it's not a case of actually sprinting off. They just skip, and their stride is so large that like 20-30 seconds they are 100 meters away, 200 meters away, something like that. Okay, come on in. Anyway, so we just managed to catch him at the very top of the road. That would have been a very long morning otherwise. We've done that once before, following around town, posting on local groups, "Have you seen a husky?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, he's over this side of town." And then next thing is, "Oh no, he's over this side." Oh my goodness, he zigzags. And if you want to evade the police, act like a husky. Spaceship. Oh no, it's the Hoover. It's the Hoover from Dyson. Let's have another look. How are we doing? All done. Thank you. Looking mighty fine. Very good.
Good morning, guys. It is a Thursday and I have a quick job from Ian, which is to just put some boxes into his car so he can dispose of them. So, and there's some other bits and bobs. So it's a bit like a cardio workout. Really good to get your day going with a bit of exercise. Apparently it's healthy to exercise. Now this is a full car. Oh, does it want to close? I need to put this over. Okay, take two. So that's my morning exercise done, and I'm going to the computer to start editing the vlog now. And that's the V10 fully fixed. This morning In Motion activated it. So then I went through the app, and actually Ian went through the app because it's quite a simple way to fully activate the machine, but it is a bit tricky to find it. So now this is all working fine, and I just need to assemble it. One thing to mention is that it is a V10 machine because the battery is V10, but the board on the app on the Bluetooth shows as V10F, which isn't really an issue because with the V10 and V10F, really the only difference is that the V10F has a bigger battery. Everything else, I think it's pretty much identical. So yeah, overall it's a V10 with a V10F board, but that's perfectly fine.
Okay, well this came from Escape, and I'm thinking we could have some banging tunes. So what are we going to do with it? It's not plugged in. So perhaps let's have a little look, because in this warehouse we've got everything. Oh, we got power. Okay. Not a CD in there. Don't worry. In this warehouse, we have everything. Oh, an N64 there. Look at that, an N64. Official controllers. Again, we got Mario Kart 64. But we weren't looking for that, were we? Wow, that's pretty scratched up. The Clash singles.
Let's get on something more cheesier than that. Oh, okay. Now that's what I call music decades. 2003. Hold on. There's a whole load of stuff here. Dance 2001. Oh, brilliant. I found a proper treasure trove here. No disc. Oh, that's unfortunate, isn't it? No disc. Is that because it's broken? Or because that's just some sort of the best of 2001? Like, I'm not sure this is the most reliable. Let's just try. No disc. Oh, you're joking me. You're telling me this doesn't work? I mean, that's got to play. No disc. Oh, no. At times now. Boot up the old Toshiba. This is the screensaver of Susie's laptop when she had it. Not sure why she left. So, the most awkward way. Right, here we go, boys. Turn that on. Got a delivery from Bert.
Oh, it's your house.
Oh, I can't wait for this to open this up.
That's for me then.
No.
Is it?
No,
yeah,
it's a
Bird's house, yeah.
no, because it says Speedy Feet Limited on it.
Because I've given this address because they can't deliver it where I live.
Legally?
So this is
Legally, what Mary doesn't understand, you see, when you get stuff delivered and it says Speedy Feet Limited, 100% shareholder of Speedy Feet Limited is who? Is it you or me?
Amy Sampson.
No, actually, it's not. No, it is me. It is me. So everything that comes, by law, is mine. So I'll put it in containment and then charge a release fee.
Okay.
All right. Nice.
Yeah. Good.
What is it, Mario? What have I got? Tell me all about
it's
it.
written on it. Oh, wow, it's heavy.
It is heavy, yeah.
Oh wow.
I had to carry it in. That's right, answering the call, which I ain't bothered now.
Clothing, personal belongings, bags, candy.
Candy?
Yeah.
That's worth having, I suppose.
And non-electronic decorations.
Okay, well I'll split it. I'll have the
Candy.
I'll have the candy.
Yeah. And I'll have Ava's clothes and bags and belongings.
Yeah, let's do that. Good deal. Okay, so this is the car Mario's filled up. I'm assured that I'll be able to fit this in. So it's supposed to be quite tight. It's another. And the only way I can think it's going to go in is probably there. But he's assured me, and I trust Mario. I trust him with my life. And it's shame about the mirror. Who needs a mirror anyway? It's full up of stuff. Can't see at the back. It's in. It's in. You see? My trust was well founded. Now what do I do with me MacBook? I'll slot it in there with all the junk. See if I can't forget about it and then burn it. That'd be good, wouldn't it? That'd make a bit of a pop, I should imagine. Oh, of course they can eat inside now, which is pretty neat. And this is the work that Andrew's been doing. Boom, 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 boom. Refurbing the front, basically. And there's Sally in there. Just been in to pick up Mike's MacBook because trying to get him onto the old Macs now makes it a lot easier transferring files, airdropping and all that sort of business. We haven't been able to do that, so bitten the bullet there as well. But not only that, whilst we were in Escape, had the first customer come in, which was pretty neat. So they actually had a walk-in, knocked on the door, and we said, well, we're not officially open. He said, oh, I've come all the way from Port Talbot.
and I need a Paramo Gile in XL. Guess what we had come in Monday? Paramo kit. And we had what we wanted. And we made our first in-store sale. We've done 2 online because we're not officially open at all. Nothing's really that ready. But so that's sweet. Thumbs up. Oh. Let's burn some stuff. Quite a lot of it.
Oh, with all these boxes in here, it'd be so easy to throw that one out,
Which would be a very expensive mistake. And the weather that is coming in, we just had a whole load. Slight break, that is there. You usually see a massive hill over there. That is completely covered in real bad weather. That's gonna hit here in no time at all. So I need to get this done basically. Woo! Here it comes. Right on the cusp of it coming in. There she is. Office drawers, etc. Front seat view. Woo! Here again. Rain has almost ceased. Not quite though. Close. Hi boys.
Hi.
How's it going?
Alright.
Thanks. Having problems with Mike's MacBook. Everything's going swimmingly apart from sign into iMessage with your Apple ID is not. It sits there for about 15 minutes with a circle once you sign in, goes wrong and wrong and wrong. It says an unknown error has occurred. Nothing ever goes swimmingly. Anyway, hopefully I'll sort that out. I'm doing a Mac update anyway. See you later. See you tomorrow. See you. Say goodbye, Brucey. Just heading into work right now. I'm not supposed to be, but I have to because you got Mike's new laptop with the case fitted and the Works phone, which I needed because to set up all the iCloud stuff on the laptop, this needs to be synced with this phone, so messages and stuff come through. And as you saw yesterday, the problem I got with the messages is they wouldn't sync, it wouldn't work. I got it to work in the end at about midnight last night. And now it's all paired up, so then I need to bring it back in so we can actually have, that's the main phone, that laptop, not laptop, the mobile phone is the main phone, it's the main line. Since all the lockdowns and stuff, everything is being put to a mobile phone rather than a landline. I was a bit of the old school thinking that you had to have, really, to look professional, you have a landline. That was probably about 15-20 years ago. Now hardly anyone has a landline anymore, so it doesn't matter too much, so everything goes to the mobile now, which is a lot better because coverage since the last 20 years has got significantly better. Data plans, etc. have gone down. So loads have changed, of course. So actually as a main phone, it's really reliable. In fact, it's probably more reliable than our landline. That's gone down more than the mobile phone has. So anyway, got to go in now and drop it off with Mickey G.
Good morning guys, it is a Friday and I've just been doing some video editing on the vlog, so I'm mostly done with that. But now I need to head off to the showroom and do some filming with Mike. So I'm just looking at the kit that we need, some lenses, lighting and stuff like that, because we have some paintball products that Mike will be talking about. So that's going to be hopefully an exciting video. So I have my little setup here. We have the main light and camera 1, and over here we have camera 2 that I'll be operating, and there is a backlight from there, and obviously we have some natural light coming in from here. I wish I could position this light slightly differently, in a different position, but there is something in the way that I can't move. We used to film the videos over there, but as you can see, there is chairs, motorcycles, and some Rhino Goo and Rhino Shine stuff. Now this is the only thing that I can use, in the showroom. I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, but things definitely could be a bit more film friendly to just make the videos, but this is what we have at the moment. So maybe one day, hopefully, we'll have a nicer studio for the paintball side of things. How did the filming go?
We'll find out, but probably not great, but Mario's going to do an excellent job and it's going to look amazing. Bye.
I'm done with the vlog until Thursday, so now I'm going to the workshop. I forgot to turn on the lights because I want to assemble the V10, so then we can have it listed on the website in the used unicycle section, because it's nice just to get rid of it and give someone the opportunity to have a really good wheel for a decent price. The V10 is finally assembled, so now it can go on the website. Handle works perfectly fine. It looks alright. Lights and everything works fine. It definitely has, the foot plates and the panels have had a bit of a beating. But you can get a protective cover from speedyfeed.co.uk, and that will cover all the damage and also will protect you. We do have brand new V10 outer shells, but I think for this project I couldn't really justify taking some out of stock, as we already have decent looking used panels.
In a world of madness, you're right, Bruce. In a world of madness, once I bought these boots. Now, they seem very flamboyant. They're Nikes, but very, very red. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna, I haven't worn them. I must have bought them, I don't know, 2 years ago. Yeah, I'm not sure I should wear them, but I'm gonna give it a go today. I'm gonna feel like a right numpty, but maybe they get a bit muddy and be less vibrant.
The postman came by and dropped some Amazon packages. Let's have a look. In box number 1 we have... what do we have? Oh, we have 2 boxes. Great. And in these boxes, I believe, is a adapter. Doesn't want to focus. 5-in-1 USB-C adapter. This will be very helpful for the live show on Wednesdays, because now Ian has a proper adapter, and the other adapter will go to Mike. Let's open the other box. Ooh, what's in here? Have a box. Ah, finally a angle grinder. So guys, this is the length that we go through to sort a wheel for a customer. Basically the foot plate, as you already saw on Tuesday, just doesn't want to come off. So the only way we can open the machine is by cutting it with an angle grinder. So that will be probably Monday or Tuesday next week, a task for... I'll probably let Ian do that, just because if something goes wrong, he cannot blame me, so he can only blame himself. So that'll be just less stress for me. Definitely stay tuned for next week's episode, because probably it's gonna be pretty epic if we have to cut open a foot plate with this. And talking about the angle grinder, why don't we have a look what's in the box? In the box we have the charging brick, we have a battery, and the angle grinder. If I can get out, it is charging with one hand. Oh, I think there's a battery inside already. So we have 2 batteries. Oh, this looks cool. And I think there's an Allen key. Yes, There's an Allen key. Oh, these are the discs. I see. Or a disc. No, it's two of them. Okay. This looks cool. I don't think I've ever used an angle grinder, so I'm definitely gonna leave this challenge to the end for next week. And let's have the spare battery charged as much as possible, because I have still a couple of hours left here at the workplace, so that we can have this probably fully charged by then. So on Monday we will be ready to go. Thanks for watching, so please like, share, subscribe, do all that stuff to help the algorithm so more people can see this video. And we will see you on Wednesday for the Speedy Feet live show.